Hey there guys. You are just about to make your art kit. We need this art kit because clearly we don't have our material center at school like we normally would. I want you guys to really brainstorm using that art kit brainstorming worksheet on different types of materials that you've already used and could find at home. Okay, so let's start off with the basics. First things first, you need something to draw on. Hopefully you already have your sketchbook to work with. What? If you don't, we have to start getting creative because I still want you to avoid lined paper. So if you don't have a sketchbook, maybe you have a big piece of poster board that you cut up. Maybe you use large envelopes. Maybe use the backs of papers or just simply printer paper, but you need paper, okay? Next, we obviously need something to draw with. So you should have a pencil of some sort, whether it is a wooden pencil or a mechanical pencil, okay? You also need something to sharpen and erase. So, boop, make sure that you have a sharpener and an eraser, please. We're gonna sometimes be coloring our artwork, and for that, you're gonna need something to color with, right? So if you don't have crayons, markers, and color pencils at home, that's fine, but you most likely have one of the three. So I want you to hunt down any color pencils you might have in your house. If you have any pens or colored pens, right? That'd be fun to put in your art kit. Any markers, okay? If you can find any permanent black markers, very helpful in our art kit, okay? And colored markers to keep it fun and jazzy. Put all of that stuff in some type of container. So I have this plastic box, right? I can put most of my materials in here, okay? Other things that we might possibly need would be scissors. Your household most likely has scissors, okay? And a ruler. If you don't have your traditional long ruler that's a foot, right, 12 inches, use a yardstick. If you don't have a yardstick at home, maybe you have some measuring tape, or maybe you have just a simple, flimsy, small ruler. Go ahead and throw it in your art kit. I'm also going to be asking that possibly you make things stick to your paper. So things that we can use as adhesives would be our good old school glue, right? Elmer's glue. Put it in the art kit. We're also going to try to have a stick of glue, okay? If you don't have those things, good old tape will do the trick, okay? What I'm gonna make sure I have is this container, even if it's not a fancy plastic one. Maybe it's just a tote bag. Maybe you just have it in an area. Maybe you use a grocery bag. The point is you want to have a place where you can make sure you have all of your materials together. So when it comes down to making these projects, you can get right to business. Okay, so when you get your art kit materials together, before putting them in your bag, in the box, somewhere, I want you to take a picture of all your materials and then post it. This way I can have an idea of what you're working with at home. I also want you to fill out a Google form that I posted to our Google Classroom. This will also be asking you about your materials, about your environment and your art making space. So I have a better idea of how to help you and how to put together my lessons, okay? So happy hunting, happy art making. See you guys later.